Maura McCullough, founder of College Scoops. Our goal at College Scoops is to provide valuable, curated content to help students and parents get a better feel and vibe of a college campus in the surrounding area. Whether you are in high school or at university, College Scoops provides the inside scoops on everything college related, highlighting the best places to eat, stay, and explore on and around campus. We know college visits in particular should and can be fun, offering new insights into the local community and surrounding area each and every time you step foot on campus. We have just launched a virtual college experience series to highlight what our student ambassadors love about their school and to answer several important questions you and your students may have about particular colleges. We hope you find these videos helpful. We had a ton of fun making them. Thank you to all of our student ambassadors and to the entire College Scoops community for pulling these together. Please subscribe to College Scoops and follow us on our social media.
Hi, my name is Meghan and I am the Lafayette College Lead Ambassador for College Scoops. We are bringing you a virtual campus experience that answers some of your most pressing and important questions about Lafayette. Whether you're making your final decision about college or just starting up your college list. I am a junior at Lafayette College, majoring in math with a minor in data science and working towards a certificate in financial policy and analysis. On campus, I am the chair of Lafayette Leadership Education Committee, active member of Alpha Phi Omega, coxswain for the Crew Club, and leader for Young Life at Lafayette. I can't wait for you to meet the rest of these Lafayette students and hear about why we love Lafayette as much as we do.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, my name is Shantae and I'm from Jamaica. I'm currently a rising junior at Lafayette College pursuing a double degree in engineering studies and economics. I'm a part of the National Society of Black Engineers chapter at Lafayette as well as the Caribbean African Dance Club.
Hi, my name is Kathryn Ward. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, and this fall I'll be entering my junior year at Lafayette College as an engineering studies major and art minor. On campus, I'm involved with the Women in Business Club, the Outdoor Society, and I serve on the executive board of my sorority, Delta Gamma.
My name is Fatimata. I'm from the Bronx, New York. I'm a government and law and international affairs double major. I'm class of 2023. Some things that I'm involved in on campus are I am a Girl Up Club president to the club Girl Up Lafayette, working to combat global gender inequality. I'm a student ambassador and tour guide. I'm a representative on student government on the Equity and Inclusion Committee. I'm also a public relations for the Muslim Student Association.
Hi there, I'm Kara-Lyn Moran from Des Moines, Iowa, but currently a rising junior at Lafayette College. I'm a double major in environmental and religious studies, and other than my majors and academic things on campus, I am a college cheerleader. I'm also involved in the Young Life organization as a leader on campus. I do the Outdoor Society and the Marquee Players nonprofit theater organization.
My name is Basit. I'm originally from Lagos, Nigeria, but I moved to New York 5-6 years ago now. I'm a computer science major with a minor in data science and a focus on finance and entrepreneurship. I'm a rising senior, so graduating this year, 2021. And on campus, I was involved in student government, MSA, so the Muslim Student Association, BOL, Brothers of Lafayette. I'm involved in a lot of sports, so I participated in intramural soccer, intramural basketball, club soccer, club basketball. I actually won, I think I've won a trophy in intramural sports every semester.
Hi, I'm Saad and I'm an international student from Islamabad, Pakistan. I am an economic and psychology double major with a certification in finance. Around campus, I'm involved in Greek life, Interfaith Council, Frisbee Club, and Refugee Action.
What do you wish you knew when you arrived at freshman orientation?
I wish I knew how busy the entire weekend was going to be. There was no downtime. There wasn't more than probably 20 minutes that wasn't scheduled into your life, which is really good for a lot of people because they need that distraction from being away from their family.
Something I wish I knew when I arrived at freshman orientation was that everyone is in the same boat as me. I think for the moment it can get a bit overwhelming because like you're in a new environment at a new school. But I think realizing that since everyone's in the same boat as you, like no one really knows each other, so it's a great way to make new friends and really put yourself out there.
What was the deciding factor in choosing Lafayette College?
I knew from the start that I wanted to study engineering, but I also knew that I wanted to taste different things. I wanted to explore academically because I was just so set before on STEM. I didn't really try out other classes. And it's because of that, that package deal, the marriage of liberal arts and engineering studies that really, really attracted me to Lafayette. But what really sealed the deal was that financial aid package. I was like, yep, this is where I'm going.
I chose Lafayette College because I felt like it was a great fit. When choosing between different liberal arts colleges, I looked at school size, class size, department of interest, proximity to big cities such as New York City and Philly, and of course the financial aid package I was given.
The fact that it was a liberal arts college was also something that attracted me. I mean, I wanted an environment where I was able to engage in more technical subject matter like computer science, math, econ, which are areas that I enjoy. But at the same time, I didn't want to be limited in understanding just a wider scope of academia in the general sense. I think there's a lot to be learned from college as opposed to just what you want to do. Like I know a lot of people who ended up changing their majors or changing their career path, and I think if you go to maybe a more technical school, a more finance-based school, you wouldn't really have that much flexibility to do that.
How easy is it to register for classes?
They make it extremely easy to register for courses. As a first year, you get the chance to get partnered with a partner, and your partner essentially helps you figure out what classes to take for the next semester and shows you how to use degree audit to figure out what requirements you may need in the coming year, and also like shows you say you want to take a class in women and gender studies. You go to the web page and you can see like how many seats are available, and like what week or like what day first years are supposed to register for courses. And I think having a partner as a resource is extremely important and vital in helping make the process even easier for you.
I think it's not very hard to register for classes. It probably takes 30 seconds to a minute if it's done correctly. You just need your code, the class codes. It's pretty simple, but the problem is that everybody from the same class year registers at the same time. And so if you're all on campus, the systems crash, you don't get through, the Wi-Fi is really slow, so the registration stuff isn't hard, but the system is not equipped to handle that many people registering at the same time.
What is the social scene like?
While Greek life is offered at Lafayette College, it is certainly not the end-all and be-all. In fact, students at Lafayette cannot rush until their sophomore year. Because of this, the first-year class becomes extremely close, spending time and going out together. Students are able to get to know each other in the campus before deciding to affiliate or not. Personally, joining Greek life my sophomore year provided me with a community I was lacking freshman year. However, I have friends who have decided to not rush, and they too have found avenues for socializing. Moral of the story, the social scene at Lafayette is really what you make of it.
I'd say the social scene on campus is pretty good. Everybody has their little spot, their little community, and that's where they chill and hang out. So if you're really into Greek life, frat parties and sorority parties, then there's that for you, because Lafayette has a really active Greek life. But as for me, as a black student, as a woman of color, I like to hang out in Portlock, and that is the Black Cultural Center on campus. We like to chill, we like to just have a good vibe there and party, of course. And we also have meetings for ABC, which is the Association of Black Collegians, and NIA. So that's just my space, that's my hub. But everybody also, comes together, especially on the quad. So you'll always walk around to people just chilling out on the quad, on the steps of Farinaghn, upper Farinaghn, lower, just all about. So I'd say there's a pretty good social scene on campus for sure.
How difficult is it to find housing?
Yeah, and this is also super easy. Everything is pretty structured because the small school, they have the ability to they have more control over things.
Housing is guaranteed for students on campus for all 4 years, which means I never had to worry about housing on college. The college does provide multiple tiers of housing according to one's needs.
Housing is not a typical problem at Lafayette. Most students spend all 4 years on campus. Some seniors choose to live off campus. However, there's always campus housing available. Students also have the opportunity to block with their friends in residence halls, so it's really not that stressful of a process.
Are students actively involved in clubs, recreational sports, and outside activities?
Yes, is the simple answer to that question. Students are heavily involved in sports and activities. I think it's all up to you, like what clubs and activities you want to join. As a first year, you get the chance to go to the club fair with your dorm. Like my dorm was Marquee, and we went as a group, so we weren't overwhelmed by like signing up for a bunch of activities and clubs. So that club fair actually gives you exposure to what type of clubs and activities and recreational services you want to get involved in on campus. It was really beneficial to me deciding like what things I wanted to get involved in right away and what things I wanted to hold off for like my years coming at Lafayette. So yeah, the club fair makes it extremely easy to sign up for things.
So most Lafayette students are extremely well-rounded. Because of this, students are typically involved with many different types of clubs, teams, and organizations. These are also a great way to meet other students.
Students on average are very, very involved in comparison to other schools that I know, because it's just a small, tight-knit community where it's easier to get into leadership positions, and that encourages students to, I guess, be more involved in different sort of like activities outside of academia.
Does Lafayette do a good job helping students apply for internships or research opportunities?
Lafayette has a really, really robust career center that's called the Gateway Career Center on campus, and they help you with everything, your resume, cover letter, your internship search, all of that, connecting with alumni. Every single step of the journey, they'll help you along the way. So I'd say they really look out for you when it comes down to that. And also with research opportunities, you have different programs like Excel Scholar, you have Digital Humanities. So there are lots of opportunities on campus, for research and assistance as it relates to internships and full-time positions.
It's a lot more on the student to communicate what they want. And once you do that, they have the opportunities for you. You just kind of have to go out and go to the opportunity. So they send out a lot of emails and stuff, and the Gateway Career Center is really good if you want to use it, but you have to put forth the time to set up that appointment, to go to those people. For research opportunities, like, you need to ask the professor, but I don't think it's a bad thing, because you're not going to get a job unless you apply for it in the real life most of the time. And so making sure that the burden is put on you is not a bad thing, in my opinion. And once you ask, there are plenty of opportunities.
What tips do you have to succeed academically at Lafayette College?
I think figuring out what type of learner you are is extremely important, whether or not you're a visual learner, kinesthetic learner, things like that. I think for me, I had to revisit because, college and high school transition can be a bit difficult for some people. And I think figuring out the type of learner you are is the number one tip I have for people, because then it will help you figure out how you need to take your notes in class. But then I also want to reiterate to people that success can be defined in so many different ways. For some people, that can be getting straight A's. For some people, that can be getting A's and B's. For some, it's not always about the number, but what knowledge are you acquiring from that specific class? And ultimately, I think that's what's going to lead to your success at Lafayette College, is growing as an individual and fully immersing yourself into the resources the school has to offer.
To succeed academically, I suggest finding the right balance between academic and social life. An important factor most college students seem to neglect is the amount of sleep they're getting. Getting the right amount of sleep is key to academic success.
Here's how you can get more information like what you have just seen to help you and your student get the inside scoops on college life. We have close to 100 ebooks available at collegescoops.com for purchase. All of our ebooks feature student and parent testimonials on what life is like on campus, living, learning, and working while attending college. We offer students and parents favorite places to eat on and around campus, along with a host of local excursions for you, your student, and family to enjoy during your college experience. With direct links to restaurants, hotels, and excursions, we have made it as easy as possible for you to plan your trip, saving you time, energy, and stress. Whether it is your first time visiting or at graduation, we've got you covered.